Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to share with you this week all the crazy changes that have been happening and how I'm feeling on my 7.5 milligrams of tirzepatide. So if that is something that you are interested in hearing about, then just keep watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while since I've done an update. I talked to you before Thanksgiving and then I was MIA. My apologies. Life has been pretty crazy the last couple of weeks and I've been up to doing a lot of stuff, and honestly I've just been so busy I haven't really had time to do an update. So the last time I talked to you guys, I was 5 pounds heavier than I am today. So since Thanksgiving, I have lost 5 more pounds on my tirzepatide, which is yay for me. I'm super happy about that. But things have just been so crazy and hectic in our household. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and my apologies that I have not done an update sooner. But I'm back and things are settling down, and I just wanted to touch base with you and do just a real quick update, let you know I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. But just to give you guys a quick update, I am still on 7.5 milligrams of tirzepatide, which is going really great. Up until this last week, I honestly haven't had a whole ton of side effects from it. But this last week, I have noticed, and I don't know if it's my medication or if it's just where I am in life right now, but I have had the worst anxiety, like debilitating anxiety. Today is Saturday. On Monday, I didn't even want to leave my house. I cried all day. I don't know where it came from, why I had it. I have watched a couple of videos of a few other creators that said that when they were on 7.5 milligrams, they noticed anxiety too. And so I'm really hoping that's all it is. It's just the first few weeks of being on it, and it's gonna go away, because I literally hate anxiety. It's just awful. I hate it. But I'm dealing with that. So hasn't been too bad the last couple of days. I'm feeling pretty good. My sleep has been in the toilet. I am a 9 o'clock girl. I go to bed at 9 every night, if not just a little bit before, because sleep is very important to me. The more I can get, the better I feel. And so my goal, honestly, is to get minimum 8, but preferably 9 hours of sleep every night. I just seem to function better when I'm rested. But the last several days, I have gone to bed 8:30, 9. I've woken up at midnight, and then I'm up till 4 in the morning. So I don't know what's going on, if it's hormonal, or if it's my medication. I'm not sure what's happening there, but we're just gonna kind of keep trucking along and get through this. Hopefully it will dissipate. I'm hoping, knock on wood, that happens soon, because I'm getting a little crabby. But I just wanted to tell you guys, those are my symptoms this week, and I'm not really digging it, but I really don't have a choice. I'm gonna hang in there and just keep going, because my medication is working. I am really feeling good about how I look. I actually had a coworker comment to me last week how thin I was starting to look, which, gosh, that just made my day. Like, I can't tell you how good that made me feel, because I haven't had somebody compliment me on my physical appearance as far as my weight goes in over a decade. I think it's been 10 years since somebody has said, wow, you're really looking good, you look thin. That has not happened. I've not had that happen in a very long time. So it felt good, and it kind of just reinforced my feelings about the GLP-1s, and I'm just so amazed at how well it is working, and so grateful that I decided to start taking it. And the tiny side effects that you do get are so worth the benefit that is coming my way. It's worth every bit of it. bring them on. Bring on the side effects. I will live with them. If I have to have anxiety all the time, I will do it, because the weight loss and how I feel about myself is priceless. Like, you can't put a number on that, because when you feel good about who you are and how you look, your whole outlook on life is better. And, you know, I've noticed that the last couple of weeks, people have been treating me different. And, you know, sometimes when you lose weight, it brings attention that really is unwanted. And honestly, I've had a couple of people, males come into my life the last couple of weeks that kind of have given me the ick, you know, because they'll either hold a stare a little too long or touch you on the shoulder, and I hate that. That is not the kind of attention that I really want to get. But when I was younger, in my early 20s, I was thin, and I ran all the time. I ran 4 miles a day. I got a lot of attention, some attention I didn't want, and I had forgotten about that too, until this last week, when I had a couple of people give me the attention that I wasn't really looking for. So that is something I'd completely forgot about, and I'm gonna have to remember how to deal with that, because it was just awkward and weird for me, because I'm not used to that. I'm used to feeling bad about how I look and thinking negative thoughts about me, and I'm not used to other people complimenting me like I have gotten in the last couple of weeks. So that's just an adjustment that I'm going to have to make. It's just something that comes along with it. You know, you think about when you've gained weight and then you lose weight. Some things are exciting, like, oh gosh, I've got a collarbone now, and oh, I've got ankle bones, and oh, my knees, you know, bang together, you know, but you don't, those are all physical things. You don't think about the emotional stuff that comes with it. And so it really kind of made me take a step back. And it does kind of mess with your brain when you gain weight. And now that I've lost weight, I'm thinking differently. So there has been an adjustment there as well. Not just the physical adjustment, but also the emotional adjustment. But I'm dealing with it, and I'm good, and I don't think it's anything that's going to be a problem for me. I did want to post some before and after pictures for you guys, and I think what I'm going to do is do that next week, because it's just been such a crazy busy ever since Thanksgiving for us. I honestly just haven't had time, and when I have looked through my photos, I haven't found any that it's just me showing my whole body. Like, every photo I've had, I'm hiding behind somebody because I don't want anyone to look at me. So I've really got to dig deep for those before photos, but they're coming. I'm going to do some next week. In my next video, I will post some before and afters, because I have changed. I've lost over 43 pounds now, and I've changed several clothes sizes, and you know, that's so exciting. I'm so happy about that. And I know I'm not even where I want to be, but I'm really getting there. And I just want to share that with you. So hopefully it will encourage somebody else that's thinking about starting to take a GLP-1. Just, you know, give encouragement where I can. But, you know, the stress that I've kind of been going through the last couple of weeks is all good. My husband, after 25 years, has decided to retire from a company that he worked for and loved dearly. But it was a company where he had to deal with a ton of people all day long. And he is such a giver. And he gave and gave and gave, and every night he'd come home and he was empty and had nothing, and it just wore him out to the point where he had physical issues. And we've kind of touched base on that before, about how he was told he had to have gastric bypass to fix some of the conditions caused from his stress and anxiety from being in the corporate world where he was. And since he's decided to retire, he has gotten a different job completely on the other end of the spectrum from what he's been doing, and he absolutely loves it. but it does require him to work out of town during the week. So after Thanksgiving that weekend, we were on the hunt for a new truck for him because he has to change his vehicle. And then last weekend we were busy hunting property to see where he could park our RV that he will stay at during the week when he's working, because the job that he's at now is about an hour and a half away from our home, and it really is a long drive, and the drive's going to get tedious, especially if it starts snowing around here. So he's going to live in our RV during the week and not have to drive so far. So that has just been a huge change for me. Like, our life is great, but it's kind of upside down and lots of moving parts. The Martinez household is just wild and crazy at the moment, but things are starting to settle down. We're moving our RV tomorrow for him, and starting this coming week, he'll be staying there during the week, which will be helpful for him. He won't be so stressed about going back and forth and getting up so early. And hopefully it will help me honestly calm down a little bit too, because it's just been kind of crazy, kind of hectic, and a little stressful. And I'm hoping that that's maybe why my sleep has been interrupted so much, and maybe where the anxiety is coming from. But regardless of what it is, we're still going to keep doing our GLP-1 because it is just working amazingly for me. My appetite suppression is awesome. I've noticed though, today we went to lunch and we had Mexican food, and that did not settle very well. So I'm learning that I really need to be careful about what I'm eating, but I do know that I need to eat more. I'm still not eating as much as I should, so that is kind of a struggle for me. However, I don't want to go down on my dose to get my appetite back more either. So I'm kind of trying to find that balance there and get in enough food, but so that I can continue to lose weight, but still, feel good and not totally crazy hungry all the time. So I'm working on that, but so far so good. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that quick update, let you know I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I'm super excited about where I'm at. I'm hoping that all of you that are following me, and if you are on a GLP-1, that you are doing well as well. Please share your stories with me. I am so interested. I don't personally know anybody, none of my friends, nobody that's on a GLP-1. The only people that I know that are on a GLP-1 are the people that I watch on YouTube and listen to their stories. So I would love to hear how you guys are doing, what progress you're making, what kind of issues that you're having and struggles. And it's helpful for me to be able to talk to somebody else who is on a GLP-1, because I have nobody to share it with. I don't have anyone to bounce things off of because no one I know is taking it. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing great, and I will give you another update next week when our life has kind of settled down and we're going to be back in our routine again. And I'm going to find my pictures for my before and after, because I'm really excited to see where I've come since I started my GLP-1. I feel the changes and I can see them, and I want to compare them. So I'm going to work on that for you for my next update. And until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.